And we're back to the next episode of We Talk Over Monster Hunter World. I had one of those moments where you're about to say something else. I don't know why the sexy brutale came. I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to it. So we're gonna make armor out of the Uragaan, and it's gonna be
awesome.
Awesome. And I have some art. I might go
awesome
instead of going after the next story mission. I think what I might do instead is I might go farm some items that I need.
Did it say it cost you 1200 Z?
Zenny is the
money.
The money in this game.
Zenny.
I call it gold. It's fucking gold.
Yeah.
So I might farm what I need to level all of these things up, and you do that by going and getting. I think they're called bounties. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this shit on, because why not? I'll go back to my room. I'll show you my room.
I was going to say, you don't actually look any different, but I guess it's because you haven't put it on yet.
Nope. I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna show you my room with all of my my ammo-nulls.
And your sweet, like, band posters and...
Oh, dude, they'd be back to sell posters all over the place.
Oh, boy.
But all of these fucking animals are ones that you can actually just capture in the world with nets.
Oh, okay.
And you can place them in here. Except for that fucking cat and that fucking cat. But
wait, the big one was a cat?
Yeah. That's my cat.
That is a fat cat.
Named Redrick, after Red, one of my regulars in the stream. And
that is a really fat
I actually
kitty.
made him a red cat, too. And I put him into this gigantic set of armor. I'll show you that when we change.
You got a flying jellyfish.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool? It's in the Coral Highlands, which I don't think I've been in yet with you, so that'll be neat to see. A couple fishies in here.
Do you get to, like, customize the layout, or...?
The layout of the place, no, but where you put the animals and stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's a...
built-in strongholds.
There are birds out here, and I put them there. And then there are also a couple lizards that I put onto different places, and they're scampered around somewhere. So, Anyway, time to mess with the gear. Change equipment. So you are now going to be, that's rank 6, you're going to get rank 7. So let me check real quick. I have a total of 251 defense. Thought it was higher. It's not. So we put all this on. We now have 326 defense.
I mean,
I'm a little bit beefier
bad.
now. And I didn't know the back of my thighs showed, but there they are.
There they are.
The back of my thighs? Those are just thighs, right?
Well, I mean, thighs are front and back,
okay.
right?
What are those called? I know the front is the quadriceps.
Hamstrings are back there.
Okay.
Hamstrings will run from, like, the back of your knee up to your butt.
Well, there we go then. Those are hamstrings. Anatomy. Fucking not even anatomy 100. So what do I need to level this fucker up?
Right? God, I hope I'm right about the hamstrings. Though I don't know what I need to do.
Yeah. All right. Equipment box. Select equipment. Oh, okay. So I'm wearing that now, but at the same time I chose to make it to where I don't wear the helmet so that her sexiness can shine through.
I love being able to just disable helmets in video games.
Yes.
It's actually one of my greatest pet peeves with Destiny was like, why can't we disable our helmet? Like, all the time. I get it, like, we can do it on the tower. All the time. Oh my god, you have 2 different colored eyes.
Isn't she fucking pretty? Yeah. You can say yes. Elena will forgive you if this made-up avatar in the game is pretty.
No, yeah, she looks pretty cool. You have, like, actual chrome makeup.
Yes. I was asking the girls in stream and Exis, okay, metallic, you can make metallic makeup and lipstick, and they said yeah. So I did, and it looks awesome. Different color eyes is cool, though I kind of want to change that back. I want to go back to either having those be silver or maybe just like a metallic green or something. No, you can't do metallic in the eyes.
Can you? Oh, you can
green.
change your appearance all the time?
Not all of it. That's the thing. That's one of the things that people are fucking petitioning for right now is the ability to change everything. Skin color, gender, your nose, your eye colors. I can change my makeup and make it to where I don't have those spike things on the sides, and I can change her lipstick and stuff, but I can't.
Hairstyle,
I can do the hairstyle, hair color. Yeah, all of those things get changed, but not.
Still, like, at least you have this much control.
There
over your
is,
appearance.
yes, there is that. So. But then the armor, you get that one color that you can change. So I like that we're kind of exploring a new game together in a way, though, just because one of the things that I feel like we kind of haven't talked about as much as we should have been, oh, I was invisible, lately, is game design. I feel like that's one of the strong points that we should keep hitting with We Talk Over, and it's, exploring a new game, a brand new AAA title, is kind of one way to go through it. Okay, let's hit the marks. What are the ins and outs? So this
let's hit the most important one. What sweet microtransaction system does this game have?
So I'll show you the loot boxes in a minute.
Oh, there are loot boxes?
No.
Oh, thank God.
That is, I think, I want that to be a recurring thing on the show, is us evaluating loot boxes in all the games we play, especially when I'm bringing up the old consoles that didn't even have network connections, and we play games on them.
Luigi boxes from Luigi's Mansion?
Arguably, all three from that generation did have network. PS2 had network, Xbox had network, GameCube even had network. Like, you could play Mario Kart Online, I believe, was one of its online-enabled games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think, and I have the network adapter for it. It's got a Ethernet plug, or it's got a phone plug-in. It's not Ethernet.
Oh, damn.
So, I don't know.
So, actually, that was going to be one of my questions I never got around to asking, but, like, is this any microtransactions, or is it just a...
No microtransactions and no PvP.
Love it.
So,
I mean, I actually like PvP too, but I'm not, like, I don't have to have PvP.
You, as a PvP lover, I have to ask, because I feel like the strength of this statement is true pretty much no matter what. A game is... The single-player aspect of a game is better if there is no PvP.
That's a tough question.
Ooh, I love this topic. All right, we're talking game design, guys.
No, that is a good question.
Let's openly discuss it.
Because I mean, so I'm trying to think. So there's like personality types people can have, and I have an argumentative personality type. And it's not that I'm disagreeable. It's just that I like to discuss and debate and argue. Like, a lot of times I'll play devil advocate even. So the reason I'm saying this is because...
Devil's advocate, by the way, I think that might have been explained to me recently. Is that just doing the other side for the sake of argument?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you don't even agree with it. You're just basically trying to present argumentation.
Okay.
And so now in my head, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find a way to make your statement false and then start the discussion from there, right? So that we can kind of go. And to be honest, it's very hard to make that statement false.
Yeah.
The closest I could come, to be honest, is something like Halo, or like Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach.
Well, okay, so I'll explain why it's hard to make this sort of judgment call. It's probably only ever going to be something that's debated, and I'll explain why.
Yeah.
But go on.
But so these games will cheat, I feel like, because in the idea of being like a counterexample, these games cheat because I actually feel like these games were designed with PvP first and foremost, and then they came up with the best single-player campaign they could think of and tacked that on to the system, right? And that kind of works. But, like, I could definitely see where a game like this, like, suffered. Like, the single-player PvE aspect absolutely would suffer if you added a PvP element to it. And, like, other games, Star Wars, The Old Republic, for example, I mean, that game was plagued with all kinds of issues because of the fact that they didn't want to have a hard separation between PvE and PvP.
I was going to say that technically didn't count for another reason, but actually that counts, and it counts for a great reason. Holy fuck, kill those 3 fucking things? And you could only faint twice? Or once? Wow. Yeah, they have little images to represent what they are, which does kind of suck. Why can't you just tell me the names? But anyway. So that does explain one of the reasons why I believe it's true that that it's one of the things that makes a single-player game worse is actually capture. I don't want to capture, but whatever. is keeping a balance. Oh, a Rathian, a pink Rathian, and a Diablos. Holy shit, that might be fun. Because you have this thing where you can't do one without the other, but you can. It's just that most people don't go through the work of making their games separate like that. And that is always a negative. So it's sort of a... that's one example, one really good reason to explain why games will sub... Oh, I can't accept more? Oh, no!
What's the max?
Oh, shit. I don't know, but I don't need all that I have, so as long as I don't find something new that I know that I need, then I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. What was I going to do? I was going to go and do something a little bit easier. Armor cores. These things. Bounties. These are bounties. Okay.
Okay.
Rushrooms, bone piles.
Oh, you said something about leveling up your armor. Is that you level up your armor or
complete a
something?
high rank quest in the ancient forest. This is going to... I could have done that. I could have done that right now. So we're going to go and level up armor, guys, and continue to talk a little bit about this. And then after that, we're going to go do a high rank quest in the forest and hunt some mushrooms and bone piles. And the reason why is because bounties, when you complete them, they give you this these armor upgrade pieces.
Oh, okay.
So...
Got it.
But anyway, single player, multiplayer.
Yeah.
I feel like no matter what, a game will suffer, even if it has to do with just development time.
Okay.
So I feel like that's one of the reasons why... Oh, it's max. Wow.
It start at max?
It's already at max. It'll change later as I continue with doing high-level stuff and continuing the story quests. It will unlock...
Oh, okay.
Levels, but, well, damn. That sucks.
So you need to go do more storyline stuff then?
Yeah, well, I am kind of equipped for it. I'm going to check the wish list real quick. This is what the wish list looks like. I've got the next rank of my weapon. Or actually, this isn't the next rank of my weapon, because I don't want to try to make that. This is another weapon, but I haven't even seen a Kirin yet. So
Kirin.
I can't even fucking make that. So, but I'm a lot tougher. I will die a lot less, hopefully. So let's go ahead and try this next story quest. It's just to kill one fucking thing, but this one fucking thing is, they call it the Near Gigante. He is a fucking jerk.
But yeah, like the single player versus the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I mean I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you can really argue, because like if you're coming from the idea of even just this sort of what could the single player have been mentality, right? Then yeah, like any introduction of multiplayer means that they're diverting resources from developing the single player.
Yep.
But like that's like I that's not to say that you can't have a good single player and a good multiplayer in the same game, but it is also very difficult to do, because lots of times companies, I don't know, like part of it, here's the thing. I'm going to make this statement. I'll probably make it, if we keep talking game design in the future, I'll probably make this statement more than once. I think one of the biggest problems plaguing video games right now is that developers are like adults with families and jobs.
How dare they?
How dare they? But like, so they, they don't necessarily play games all the frickin' time. Now, they still probably play a lot of video games, but I imagine there's a lot of days when they go home and they don't get on a video game because F it, they've been doing that crap all day long, and they want to just, hang out with their wife, their kids, have some dinner, maybe watch some TV, just do something else,
Right.
And so and I think this becomes most obvious when you see things. Most obvious when you see things developed like MMOs, where like I'm gonna just use Star Wars again as an example. Like that was clearly BioWare's first attempt at an MMO, and I'm gonna say it. I think that was a lot of the developers' like first foray into an MMO. Like I don't know if they even played them before, because it was just like they made so many what I would call like rookie mistakes with an MMO style game.
Right. I agree. All right, guys, we're gonna continue this conversation next time, and in the background, we are hunting Near Gigante. But for now, we are done talking.
And I had nothing topical, so I'm just going to go to my old standby. Bye-bye.